truck seats. And if you look real close, you see we bent some of the wires. We went and bought that cold roll steel. It's about maybe a 1/4 inch. And we're going to put it on these seats right here. You can tell right here where they're broke, like right here. Well, that's broke. Got one up under here. It's broke. I slid these pieces on it right here, like that, just to hold it in place. I will spot that spring right there back together. Just spot it, and then I'll slide this over it, and I'll weld this right here on it in place. And that right there will help strengthen it. Even over the weld, it'll help strengthen it. And we had to undo this spring right here. So I'm going to put it back on there. We took this, we took a little bit of tubing and I cut it and opened it up. On some of these pieces, we can take and slide it over here like this and then clamp it. Clamp a couple of pieces together. And the reason I did it was for this wire right here. I wanted to stick that wire in there and then clamp it. Weld it and then clamp it. Because these springs right here move, see? So we got to try to fix it back. They were in pretty bad shape. You seen on the first video, you seen how bad they was. You can tell this right here is pitted real bad right in here. So we sandblasted the whole things down. I did order some of these springs here. I ordered those. So we're gonna put those on there on the next video whenever we start to cover it. But what we're gonna do today is work on these right here. I'm gonna show you how we fix them, and you can go from there if you want to do it that way or if you don't. But we'll kind of be explaining a little bit along the way on how we do this type work. So I'm gonna turn this right here over to Wesley. And if you look, no thing, just say you look at that seat right there. You see that? You see that? How straight that is? And then we come down here and it's dipped right in here. I think the springs is like crushed down is what it is. So we're gonna stretch those out. But I don't think I've done a Studebaker many years ago, but we didn't do them like this. All we did was cover them. This right here is part of the frame that goes on it. You see it right there. We took that off. I ain't never seen one. I don't think I've seen one that had a lever right here like this. This lever opens and closes for air. I guess it's so sealed up because right in here, in these openings, in between the spring, like right in here, it had a piece of, it looked like tar paper, like a roofer uses. I mean, it was original too, and it looked like tar paper. Even after we took it apart, it did look like tar paper. And you see that weak place right there? We're gonna fix that. That ain't too bad, but if it comes down to it, we might fix it. All right, so I'm gonna turn this over to Wesley. He's gonna guide us around as we go. I'm gonna take some of the stuff right here with me.
I'm gonna chase William around the shop.
Yeah, he's gonna do that. So I'm gonna take some of this with me. These pieces right here are totally missing off the backrest, so we're gonna put these in. We're gonna put these little pieces right here in to strengthen it. And here's another piece that goes on that frame right over there. So we have to come back in here and get that. But it's not gonna be a real long video, I don't think. But if you're learning how to do this type of stuff, This might really be something that's going to benefit you. All right, this is the seat bottom. They don't make stuff like this no more. It's all plastic. It ain't got nothing to it, really. Alright, let's see if I can figure out where the pieces go that we got right here. Alright, that goes on the backrest. This one wasn't in horrible condition. I'm gonna take the clamp. Alright, you can look right here and tell where this is broke. Both of these right here are actually broke. And all I did was take and slide this piece on there. It's a little piece of tube. Slide it on there. And we're going to take and line it up and just spot it. Spot it in place, because that break is the weakest part. It's going to be the part where it's going to break. So I'm going to come right here. I'm going to slide these back on here. Slide them up there out of the way. Like that. Cut the welder on. Now you can't burn into these because they're just it's made out of such thin stuff. So you just got to spot them in place. So we're going to line this up. It looks like it's got enough jagged edge on there that it's going to hold it. I know I cut that on, but yeah. And I don't even know if that's wanting to go to it. It don't act like it does. Let it cool down. Now this spring here, right here, you know it had to be closer than that. So I'm gonna see if I can't pull it around. Make sure. I don't know if it's gonna go that far or not. It don't act like it's gonna reach it for some unknown reason. It's close, but close don't count. Really, it don't. It looks to me like this part up here could be knocked down. This is the type of crap you get into every time you work on some of this old stuff. It's close, but it ain't. It just will not go to it. I'm gonna go open that right there up and see if I can slide that down. We do need it to tug. It needs to be stronger than it is. So we got these. These are like hose clamp pliers, so it works good on this. And I'm just gonna try to open that up like that, and see if I can move it. All right, you seen it moves in right there. That's where we need. That's where we need to be. Just like, all right, just like that. Needs to be touching. Gonna let it cool just a minute to where it'll kind of hold its place. I want to weld it on the back side. I can take this plier out now. Helps when it's grounded. It looks like I need to, maybe I need to grind some of that off, where that'll go over there. Have I got a...
There's an extension cord that's run over there by the door. I don't know if it'll reach over here. It's kind of going out where we sandblast. Hey, Philip. I'm holding the camera by hand today, so it may be a little shaky.
I'm just going to grind that down, knock it down just a little bit, where I can slide that piece of pipe over. I'm telling you, if you just weld it together like I've done it here, it'll hold, but you really would need to go back and spot you some pieces on it.
Support.
Let's see if I can stick that on there. We're going to turn it over. All right, and I'm just going to slide this piece on there. piece of tubing, if it'll go. It'll make a light of it. Hold on. I'm just gonna try to knock that down. Just like that. Hey, Rand. Over here trying to fix the spring. We're gonna stick that on there like that. And I'm gonna take this hydraulic crimper. This tool right here works pretty good on it. Studebaker. Okay. It's just a good idea to crimp it like this right here so it'll hold it in place.
When we sandblast, we use sand, not glass beads or media. It's sand.
Yeah, we can't afford the other stuff.
It's real small, fine sand.
See, as it was in the same place, we're gonna try to. And then we'll take and spot these pieces of pipe in place. These may not never move, even if I don't spot them. They probably wouldn't move. I wish we had one of these that was electric. All right, so we got it crimped. All right, now all I'm gonna do is come right here and spot it. It don't take but a spot neither. Woo. And that's all. It's not gonna move, ain't gonna slide. It probably wouldn't have slid anyway. And once I go around this right here, I'll put the spring back on with a little clamp. Even if I got to make one, I'll put one back.
That's on the thing over there. It fell off the other day.
It might be. But no, I took that one off. I took this one off.
Oh, well, there's one over there that fell off while we were sandblasting.
These pieces right here do look a little weak, but I ain't gonna replace them. I mean, it's got two of them, so I don't have to replace them. That maybe. But this down here, ain't that broke? This one right here. The more you look, the more you find. For real, the more you look, the more you find on here. Just spot them in place. If you don't forget to put the
ground
on there. And just spot them in place just like that. So this is what happens when somebody brings you something like this. You got to basically build it back. So that's on there. What about that one? Is that one over there bad too?
It probably could use. It's weak.
That's why we went ahead on and cut 2 of them, because it's bad. It's really weak. I think I put it on the inside then. Messed the paint up on my golf cart. If you've ever,
what's that? Chris?
If you've ever tried to pull a spot off like this right here, then you know that they're pretty tight. Okay, that's enough right there. That'll hold it. So basically, this one out here, wasn't there a piece in here that was broke off, or was that on the backrest? Yeah, one of these.
You may have been on the backrest.
I think it was.
What size wire is in that welder? You know right off? Is it .030 or .035 or?
I think it is a 30. That's a 35.
This is 35.
We have to use a small wire like that because we weld on such thin stuff. But these sections right up in here didn't have nothing. They cut that out from the factory. So whenever we spray it, maybe it'll look like it's supposed to.
You working hard today?
Yep.
Maybe he's coming back.
Man, that's a spring, man. Like the old timey mattress. What's Chris got?
I don't know. He just walked like maybe on the phone.
You can see right here, these pieces are gone. I mean, right here. I mean, and it went like this, and they are missing. So we made 2 of them just alike. So I'm gonna take this and just spot it in place.
Ground it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It might be touching it. All right, here we go. Just gonna spot it in place. I don't know which way to go with it, top or bottom. Let's do it right here. We have to turn this welder down because it'll burn these old springs up. I mean, it's just part of the process. Hold on. Kind of getting ahead of myself. Get that off. And then I'll take and I got some pieces made for that to kind of clamp it in place. So that's what I got. I showed you these before. We're gonna take this. These little. It's a piece of tubing that I split. I'm gonna take and stick it on here like this. Damn. Okay. Make sure whatever you do, you don't get burned. Okay. So there's that one. Where's the round of that?
I think he left. He walked around the building.
Yeah.
I know he didn't. He's out there on the seat.
All right, that's the way you put it on there, just like that. Just clamp it right into place. Like I said, I just split a piece of tubing. Anything to help hold it, because you don't want it back up here with it messed up. Believe me, they'll bring it back if it's messed up. When they're around.
They take it around, but look what kind of crap they did over there.
Yeah, they take it around. Did you? Shit, I can't squeeze it hard as this thing hydraulic press will do it. Yeah, Pharaoh poke cutters will work. Hey, Randall will teach me.
He will. Control.
Darn right.
Oh yeah, what ain't? There's a bunch back there back in the shop. Possible. I know they ain't no red in there. You have to go to that one out there and take the door off. Somewhere in there. Yeah, it's a Phillip.
All right, we got that on there. We'll press that together. Man, this puts the squeeze on it right here. There ain't no way to do it by hand. Not and get it that tight. I don't think.
How long you got that piece in it?
It don't matter. I don't think.
Get your rice field job done. Yeah, we got one made for it.
Yeah, that's the one I made the pattern for these right here. There was a little bit of that one over there missing, and that's what you got to do sometimes is take what's left, if there's some left, and if they ain't, then you just sort of figure it out. All right, check this out. Take this, spot it right here. Just put a spot on it. A spot. Pull this over. And spot it. Come right here. Spot it. And there you go. Anything that you do to make that stronger is going to be, it'll make it last longer. This is the one I got my pattern from. I come right here like this, and I use that right there as a pattern to try to just round it. So I'll come right here, spot it. I got 2 more pieces in there. I'll go get them, clamp them on there, and
He used different things in the shop to make that bend, the radius and all. I don't see them on the table or the ground. Are they up under that?
Yep.
Where are they always at?
Right in front of it.
Exactly.
Always.
Covered up right in front of
For
them.
real, that's where they at. Always. Damn.
Is it one?
It's just a tag.
Would you like me to hold these?
I got it. I'm gonna take it right there. You know what Randall just said? Get you a pair of bolt cutters, he said. Yeah, just hold him like that with me while I stick this clamp on there. This clamp right here bad to the bone now.
Right.
Yeah. It will it'll put squeeze on. For real. Right. Get this one. You look at it. How about it right in front of it?
It's right there.
It is. It always is. Hold it right. You got it. You know, a battery operated. If I wasn't, if I used this thing more, I would have got one that's battery operated. Okay. In the mines.
I think he was at found it.
Oh, where'd I find it?
No, it ain't hard to break.
No. I order a bunch of stuff off the line. And that's all it takes to hold it on. Sometimes when my cord's all twisted up down here, it don't
Feed proper.
Yeah, the wire don't go through like it's supposed to. We got one more that broke off right up under there, don't we, Wes?
You got to weld that this wire back.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's one right here that broke. I don't know exactly where it came from, to tell you the truth. It looks like it come right in the middle right here, don't it?
Yeah.
Like that. Right there. Hey, it just broke. There it is, welded back in place. At this point right here, this is where we would take it out there and spray it. You see my little bitty clamp that I had, I was gonna put back on. Where was it at?
Well, now you said you took that one off, but the one that's over there on the watch.
It was on the bottom, wasn't it? Yeah.
I said it held one of the springs.
It wasn't on this seat, though, was it? It was on the bottom.
It may have been, yeah, the other one.
Okay. Yeah, always remember, cut your orgone off.
You gonna put that other piece in the other one? There's a third piece that we got to put.
Hold on. Let me go put one. I got one more piece I got to put on. At least it ain't a bad fix.
Excuse the junk. I don't know if he'd know how to work in a clean place.
What's that? Hey, you don't want this stuff breaking into. You know, so you got to. Sometimes there's so much. This side right here, the passenger side right here was in good shape, but this driver's side probably had the window down. And this right here, I cut this piece of bar right here, and I'm gonna stick it right in here, just like that. And I'm gonna spot weld it in there, in the place.
Behind you. A little further.
I don't know how much wire I got in here.
Something ain't working properly.
Yeah, they ain't wire.
Well, then, are we kinked somewhere down here?
What it is sometimes the cord can get all twisted up, and it makes it where it won't go through. Whenever you get to a thin spot, that's whenever you can tell I'm the spot, because it's so thin, it don't take nothing to burn a hole through it. We say that comes out of the damn river. It looks, a bunch of this stuff looks like it come out of the river. Hey, I don't know where it came from. All I can say is wherever it was abused.
I've got it set up for 3 different places out there to sing, and each place has it. The small sawhorse is the table, and then the big.
What's that? We just charged about an hour. I don't know if I told him about an hour.
No, you gave it here.
I actually gave him a price. Get this other one.
Put the black paint to it. Now I'm gonna put it back in the tripod so it won't be so.
If you use a spray can, it seems like you won't never get it done.
Go broke.
And especially if the wind's blowing. Did you find the drill and everything?
Yeah, we might put the door back on.
Did we have some? Did we have some red?
No. I found a piece of cloth that was just right, but you didn't have a 28 inch red. But the drill's laying right in front of the door down there. Is that the Thunderbird top? Is that the Thunderbird top?
Yeah. We're gonna have to bring not back glass. We're gonna have to bring that thing to
I just got through that slur a while ago.
Did hey, I bet you was one half a truck away.
It was aggravating. Well, it was, you know, those things ain't that bad, but it's.
Nah, the last Solera we done, hey, it wasn't that bad.
That old Mexican on YouTube, he can do one in 3 hours.
Is that right?
Uh-huh. It's okay till you had to get in there right behind that back seat. Put that doggone little piece up. Lip lock. You got it.
Mm-hmm.
We're still rolling.
Yep.
You gonna edit me out?
Check this out. Check this out. That thing right there.
That doesn't spray can.
Man, what you talking about? You can't spray this crap with a spray can.
I do.
Do you?
But I don't know last time I sprayed anything.
You might spray one of the turbo cans.
Yeah. One of them you got the wide thing.
Yeah.
Like I say, if there's any wind at all with a spray can, it's gonna blow everything away.
I thought about doing this morning, but it was so doggone cold I couldn't do it.
It's supposed to hit the level.
It to run off on the ground.
What's that going in? Keep the force.
Studebaker scrub.
A Studebaker.
Yeah.
I should have known that 2 separate pieces.
Hey, if you
I
ever
would
done,
never guessed the Studebaker.
you ever done one around where it had the what is that? What is that? Tar paper?
Yeah.
This joker had tar paper in between. That whole bottom, it's got 2 pieces that you take off. Well, that whole bottom down there is got tar. It was a thick, tight tar paper. So I'm gonna have to get maybe 2 sheets of tar paper and try to glue it together.
There you go. There you go.
I'm spraying all this shit, and it ain't never gonna be seen.
Yeah, but
Except on YouTube.
I know you done it right.
Yeah. I mean, you want it right. That's the only reason I do it like this. When I turn them springs over, it's gonna look like they ain't even painted. Ain't that some crap?
Yeah. You got more than one side?
Huh?
Got more than one side?
Yeah.
What is that piece right there?
The piece he's painting and that actually go together. Those little pieces that are bend back and hold it together.
Okay.
We took it apart because that's what he was talking about with the tar paper. It was in between that.
Yeah.
And to get the tar paper out, we had to take it apart.
Is that the back?
This is the back. That's the bottom he's painting.
You can go get some of that roll roof and put on there. Or regular old house tar paper. but it's pack too easy. If they made a sheet of the door panel stuff long enough.
I think that'd be too thick. It wasn't, I don't think it was that thick.
Well, it had a couple of layers, but yeah, it probably was not as thick as that. But I cut an 8-inch piece of plywood and cover a piece of vinyl and lay it in there. Or dress cloth, we wore it. Because you ain't gonna be seeing what you're doing. Dropping that sand so it won't slip and slide when you get it done. Yeah. Give it some texture. Just dropping that sand so it won't slip and slide when you get it done.
Hey, we do that. Whenever we don't want something to slip, you spray it, pour a little sand on it, and it makes a non-skid you wouldn't believe.
I did my steps going into the camper with that this past weekend. Paint and sand. Put a thick coat on it, filled it up with sand and pushed it down, and took and blew the rest of the sand off. Yeah. And then took a rattle can of black and painted over the top of it to cover the white sand up.
Yeah, that makes a nice non-skid. Hey, when we put them new springs on there, I'm gonna have to get it out there and spray it again. That's gonna be the rattle can.
Yeah, you can touch the springs up.
Yeah.
You got new springs?
So there was several on that one that broke, where they connect the big springs, the little ones.
I don't know. I guess they just many years of being rained on, getting wet.
Well, you better lay that thing down before it falls. Yeah, and I see a spot that we didn't weld it come apart or something.
Where at?
Right there at your hand. Right here. Oh, stuck my finger in it. And we may have to do some more welding because of that bracket. We haven't made it yet. Oh, you just hardened that down right there.
You know, this guy's kind of old that owns this thing.
He never told us the story of how he come about it or why he had the truck. I don't know if it's something he had in the family or he bought or
Somebody might not like him. Gave him this damn thing.
Old Stevie.
Well, I guarantee you get the fish, you won't have no problem selling it because somebody will buy it. He might not get what he wants for it, but somebody will buy it. Like I say, a lot of times with an older vehicle like that, they'll have sentimental value.
Desirable.
You got to find that Studebaker guy. That's all his name.
Is that right?
Yeah. You don't see a whole lot of them. They don't make them anymore.
It's going to take a little bit more. I don't know how much time that's right.
You better lay it down before it falls over.
That one?
Yeah. It was rocking in the wind a minute ago. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby and see what they got. All right. I don't have any idea.
They got some pretty decent stuff there.
What you looking for out there?
Well, I done bought some. I bought some black out that black vinyl.
We bought some leather out there.
Now they some of that vinyl you don't want. You got depends on the backing on it. If it's got that fuzzy backing on it, you don't want it.
Yep, fleece kind of.
Yeah.
Sun is right in my eyes.
Hey, I seen somebody selling some have you PVC vinyl.
Oh,
Have you
yeah.
seen that?
I've heard about it. I don't know if I've ever seen it.
You know what? Some of this stuff don't work real well. Let's see.
I like the more because you don't do the home thing.
Is that where you want to go?
I don't know.
Hey, be thinking of someplace good.
I don't know where that is.
At home.
Yeah, home.
Hey, let's go there then. Yeah.
Like that time.
Huh? If we leave at 11:30. No, 11:30 we can.
Well, get shop at 11:30. We'll get good dessert at that point.
Why in the world would they put a vent? That's what I can't figure. They sealed this seat up to where when you sat on it, the air would like hold you up for just a minute. Didn't they make the design the Corvette? Studebaker? They told the design the Chevrolet?
Oh, I don't know about that. I thought Harley Earl was the one that did the Corvette.
Huh?
I thought Harley Earl was the one that did all them early designs for Chevrolet.
I was always told it.
Well, I mean, they could have bought something, but I mean, I always thought he did it.
I'm gonna tell you something. I think I'm gonna be out here in a minute.
Shouldn't rust in his lifetime.
Huh?
Shouldn't rust again in the guy's lifetime.
I don't think it's gonna rust no more. Especially in his lifetime, because he's already an old guy. I've had people come back to me 30 years later and say, "You remember that suit you did for me?" Oh man, I don't remember. What was it?
Depending on the temperature outside and if it's humidity or not. It's usually, now if it's during the summer, an hour or so, you can move it and not leave the fingerprints on it.
Yeah.
But that's when it's hot.
Good job, pretty good.
Ain't far from that.
This ain't nothing but Rust-Oleum paint.
Mm-hmm.
So mineral spirits, you thin it with mineral spirits.
Works good on the Ford front
Hey,
bumper
man, it
too.
works good. Yeah. It really works good. Don't it, Wes?
It's got a decent shine to it when it dries.
Heck yeah.
Straight at Home Depot.
Go out there and buy it by the gallon.
$20 a gallon.
$20 a quart. It's $50-something for a gallon of that stuff now. I remember buying it as a quart when I first started with weed for like $9.99. Now a quart's almost $20.
Yeah.
And the gallon was 53 or 54 minutes. But thinning it out, doing it like this, it goes a long way. Now what I was doing was trying to make it real thick and putting it on with a roller. It didn't.
That oil base?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shit, let's jam up. Be oil base.
Looks good to me.
It's just all what I was thinking.
I know this base and all was painted. The springs, now I don't know if they were painted, but I know this part right here, it did have paint on it. Anyway.
Yeah, he worked sandblasting that thing.
Yes, yeah. This sucker right here, man.
That was on video part 1.
Yeah. Video part 1 because it was like the reason we done that was because it took what, how many bags of sand?
I put 2.5 bags in it, but now there's a little left in the sandblaster. But
And it might have had some in it when you started.
usually you would think on these frames it wouldn't take much to knock it off, but they were rusted.
Yeah.
It wasn't as bad as the airplane seats with that rubber glue on it.
Man, that sandblaster would not cut that glue off.
It bounced off.
It was like rubber. It was like sandblasting rubber.
You know, this had to cut granite.
Huh?
This had to cut granite. Put rubber around it. And then cut the granite. You know that?
I ain't never watched them do that.
Yeah. That's how they do it. It bounce off the rubber. It won't etch into it.
Yeah.
Spray gun now.
Yeah, keep spraying.
Yeah. Just keep spraying. Hey, I don't think I put too much on. That's about it anyway.
Close. Yeah.
Anyway, give them a look, see, Wes, and let them look at it. And that's the way it's supposed to look. That's part 1 right there. I mean, part 2 of restoring these seats. This part right here was broke off. So I may make one of these pieces like this right here. And I can tell where one was on the other side. Right here. I don't know. Maybe that was to hold it in. I don't know.
I wondered if it set on the back wall and just slid in.
He brought the seats, so I really don't know how they were mounted. But that one piece right there that's broke, I am going to stick it. I'll weld it back on. But when they're done, I mean, when it dries and we put the tar paper stuff, I'm going to put it back on there just like it was. And we'll take and mount these springs to it. And when we do, it'll
Look brand new.
yeah, it'll look brand new. And then that's whenever we'll start making the cover, putting a pad on it, and shaping it to what it's supposed to be like. So anyway, look for part 3. We'll see y'all next time. Thanks everybody for coming in, looking, seeing what we do. Don't forget to like and subscribe.